Or Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Is anybody else going to be commentating it, or just me?
I'll be here for commentary, and then in terms of other players, I'm sure someone will pop up.
Yeah, like when you announce it, just be like, "Hey, we need
Mhm.
commentators,
Yeah.
please." Because I cannot commentate by myself. That is hard.
Yeah, no, for sure I'll be here to commentate at the very
Cool.
least.
You wanna-
let me
or-
add Tim.
I'm gonna go refill my water bottle before this happens, so I will be back in a few minutes, or like in a minute.
You want me to add everyone?
Yeah. This will be hype. Did I show you what the stream looks like?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Or no, but
So
seeing
you're
it right
on
now.
it right now? Okay, so let me show you. So that's what happens when you switch to in-lobby. This is what it looks like for in-game. With stuff at the top. You can check into the bracket. Once top 8 is done, this is, let me go to the right zoom. There you go. This is what the top 8 view looks like.
That is kind of fire.
So yeah.
Super awesome. Top 8
Starting soon.
matchups starting soon at
You can tell them to cheer on Dong Master for 2069 for UTA glory.
cheer on our player Dong Master for 2069. Oh my god. Thank you.
Oh no! I got disconnected.
What is this? Guilty Gear?
Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay, here's what I got. Hey everyone, super awesome top 8 Guilty Gear Strive matchup starting soon at your link. Cheer on our player Dong Master for 2069 as he makes his way through quarters.
God bless.
Alright, there we go. Oh shit.
That's funny as hell.
That's incredible.
0.
I love the people like that just react Osu every single time.
That's a classic.
It's so good.
Move this over here. This up here so I can read. Because I do like being able to read. UT. Alright. We're waiting on a UTSA versus Baylor and LEHS versus UTD's Jacob, winner last tournament.
Hello, I am back.
Welcome back. I see GG's from the high school player. Did he make it? That high schooler made me sweat my fucking ass off.
Freaking baby,
funny.
let's go. Good job, kid.
All right.
So did
I
he
wanna know who they played. I'm very curious now.
UT Dallas, boop blop.
Boop bloop.
Boop,
There
bloop.
he is.
Okay, I need to create a room. We are at top 8 now.
I'm very curious to see who they played. I should check that after retweeting the stream on my Twitter account at Tunes FGC. Was that too much of like a little shill? Was that too much?
No.
Was that a little forced?
Absolutely not.
It was a 2-1 in favor of boop bloop.
All right.
UT Dallas.
So
crazy.
our final schools, once we have dongles, I think it's only 4 schools in top 8.
What a decent amount, though.
Yep.
I want to see if Baylor can get in and make it 5.
Okay, let's see. Top 8 will be starting at 2:25 p.m. CT. If you're in, feel free to take the door room code. Okay.
I still can't get over that name.
It's funny.
Oh, UTSA just got in.
Will be starting soon. Meet your competitors.
What is the bracket looking like? Crimson Blue, Dongles, Eggplant 1, Boop Loop, Spooncats, Dongmaster, Little Nom, and Majora. Alright. Do any of these players have Twitter? Have Twitters? Please drive me up to UTA.
Just
Please.
I'll drive out to UTD and drive back.
Yeah, just like technically I'm in Carrollton, so it's technically a little closer.
You know what? You almost sold me on it. I might do it because I have been craving 85C so bad that just the idea of a trip out to Carrollton is probably worth it.
This is exciting.
Can't find it.
You misspelled it.
Yeah. Classic.
Oopsie.
Let's see, who do we have in here? Oh, I need to stream this on Discord too for commentary.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Yep. Alright, it should be streamed. And Josh, once top 8 starts, I'm gonna have to ask you to hop out of the channel, only because commentary will be starting for...
Yeah, of course. So.
Look at them nodding. They're so ready.
God bless. I should start putting together a cheat sheet for the players that are in here and who they play.
That would be greatly appreciated. Do we have like a staff backroom chat or something like that?
I'm just gonna create a Google Doc really quick.
Okay,
That'll be easy.
that works.
Yeah.
Just like a little text document.
Just ask to go to Drive, you piece of shit program. Alright, there you go. Alright. This is not going to work this way. There you go. Texas, Collegiate FGC. Alright, let me just share this with you. Hang on with the link. Editor. Copy. Done. I just opened Discord. And somehow I still don't have enough monitors.
I feel that. I feel that so bad.
I have 4 monitors, and one of them's a 4K monitor, and I still don't have them.
I should probably like plug in like a second monitor while I do this so I can actually like have things open and look at the screen.
That would probably be helpful.
Alright, I've finished up my ice cream. I have a bottle of water ready to go.
That's smart.
My TV is plugged in. And I am ready to talk about a funny video game about some noteworthy dangerous cogs.
Dangerous cogs. There's nothing better. You know, I feel almost like a Clash trader right now because we're listening to the Melty Blood soundtrack while looking at Guilty Gear on stream. But, you know, I think everyone will forgive me. I think everyone will forgive me, just a little bit.
I will forgive you because the Melty Blood soundtrack is absurdly good.
It is.
And you do not have to play a video game to enjoy its music, I feel.
God bless.
Even though it does help.
God bless. So let's start talking about these matchups, right? First up in winners quarters is going to be Majora versus Lil Nam. Lil Nam taking out last month's champion, Boop Bloop, from UTD, playing May. So looking pretty strong from that side of the bracket. Ended up taking out all the competitors with relative ease.
It looks like that they are a May specialist as well, so I'm very curious. Well, I'm very curious to see like how this is going to affect every other character. Because May is like pretty simple when it comes to like what she does. She's a very straightforward character. She like runs at you, she charges, she command grabs, and then she just kind of like runs over you, and that's her entire goal. So I'm very curious to see how people are going to try to either avoid that or like adapt to it.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's interesting because his competitor that he'll be facing against, Majora from UH, right, is a Nago and a Kai player. Nago typically being like very good against May. So I'm interested to see how that ends up playing out. I think we saw some Kai versus May earlier, and he was able to take it. So very interested to see how that ends up playing out.
I think a really important thing for this is knowing that he's a Kai and a Nago player. Nago is a very, very good character, to say the least, but like the way he can vary so much in how he plays. Like he can be extremely aggressive, or in some cases he can be extremely defensive, and it can be very hard to break. But he has to be very deliberate in how they have to approach. And that's like the big weakness of that character. So I'm curious to see like how he is going to get out of May pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. On the other side of winners, because I want to make sure we go through winners at least right now. We're going to be starting up top 8 very soon. We have UT's Spoon, who is a Potemkin player, versus UT's Dong Master for 2069, which is an Anji player. A nasty, nasty matchup for the Anji. Really holding out hope here that he'll be able to get through this matchup, but it's going to be rough for sure. So
I've only seen this matchup like 3 times before. I've only seen it with Fatty Mikey, and I believe their tag was... What was their tag? I've only seen this matchup at Free Play Arlington like 3 times before, because there are 2 Potemkin players there, and there's 1 Anji. So it's very rare, and I'm not really sure like how that would go. So I'll definitely ask about that when we're going into that matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. I've played it quite a bit, so
you have the experience.
I do have the experience. 1 second, we need to get both of our competitors on this station. We'll be playing on the 2nd floor, Lil Nam on the left, and Majora on the right. So let's get everyone on station and start getting into these matches.
Alright. My setup is infallible now. I can now see both the screen, Discord, and the character main cheat sheet. We are good to go. The room capacity is currently set to 8, but there would be 9 people in the room. Okay, so we need to add 1 more.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think 8 is the largest you can make a lobby. So we might need someone to hop out. Yeah. No, 8 is the most you can have in a room.
Are we doing winners first or losers first?
Winners first. Alright. There we go. We've got Majora on with Nagoriyuki. Let me get us over to the main screen. I'll be turning off the hold music for now. And
Alright. Majora versus Little Nom is
Yeah.
going to be happening.
we'll be getting started in just a second. Alright, here we are. Starting
Alright.
quarters. Both strong players.
Okay, we're gonna be seeing that May versus Naga Ryuki. And I'm very curious to see how this is gonna go because I feel like this is going to be a matchup. This is definitely gonna be something where both people want momentum as fast as they can, and there we go.
Absolutely. Starting out with the Beyblade, the Nago is looking like they're just really interested in doing anything it takes to get in. And May's playing on the back foot.
Oh, okay. Was that wasn't a counter hit dust?
No, that's
Alright,
just a full dust. Dolphin gets met with Slash, and it's looking pretty bad for the first round for May. Majora takes the first round. Well,
Sometimes
needs more
sometimes I
aggression.
forget. Yeah, sometimes I forget just how fast this game can be, and then like you get rounds like that, and it's like, ah, yes, they are dead.
Oh yeah, it looks like Majora is very familiar with this matchup.
Yeah, Majora is like showing like no restraint here. They are taking that momentum because once May gets momentum, it's extremely hard to wrest it back.
UT not going down without a fight. Lil Nam getting the wall break, and now as long as they get some meter, it's looking like it could be anyone's match. Catches the backdash. But the wake up super ends up
that was
finishing
an
off
anti-air
game
super.
one.
Very nice.
That's a classic May move, right? You throw the seal, get the beach ball going, and then go in for an attack. But you know, there's always that risk if the opponent has meter and a good reversal that you're just going to have to get hit and pull that out.
Counter hits the Dolphin. That's about like 45% health off of those two touches.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And like in this situation, it's kind of rough for May, just because she does have to time things like kind of well to get out of it,
Yeah,
or
man.
else she just gets hit by 5H.
Majora out here playing fast and loose with his blood meter. Lil Nam needs to be a little bit more conscious of what's going on there, otherwise Majora's going to keep running away with this, just playing incredibly risky.
Alright, one more touch should do it. Majora is looking nice and comfy, and Lil Nam is looking very, very worried. Jabs out, reverses into the corner, goes for the overhead, but doesn't get anything off of it. Majora using that blood meter. Oh, good throw.
Yeah, just eats the throw. You've got to be really careful when going for big buttons in the air that high up, right? Because you're going to land right next to him and still be in recovery, just a free grab. Alright.
Good burst bait.
On match point, but Lil Nam's showing some signs of life here.
I love that sequence from Lil Nam, like dropping the combo there for a command grab reset. Very smart.
Absolutely, and realistically, I mean, it's only one good hit away for Lil Nam to be able to take this round. But wait a moment,
Break.
Majora gets the bite, gets the wall break, and now it's anyone's match once again. One hit'll do it.
Go to YRC.
YRC, let's see, do you have the confirm? Oh
Not
no.
gonna kill. One more OP situation. Wake up super. Not gonna land.
Should be fine. Oh, PRC. Ah, man, we need confirms here, but Lil Nam ends up taking it.
That was a very like good scramble. Like
Yes.
trying to set up the dolphin there was a little bit rough. Probably wasn't the best decision, but I can see why he made it.
Yes.
All right, counter hit slide. Goes for the wall break.
Mhm.
Ending with the super. This might actually kill. No. Just not enough. Majora barely not killing a little knob on his last legs. Oh, counter hit JH,
my
but
gosh.
5P is gonna like save him.
Alright, well, no, I'm fighting for being able to stick in winners. Majora putting up a really strong showing. Only lost 1 round so far.
Yuki, the god button.
Man. Majora's getting away with so many Beyblades for free. We're seeing,
Beyblade is a pretty hard like tool to contest in neutral though. It's very strong.
Throw, absolutely. You've got to take a huge amount of risk in order to be able to contest it, as it is 0 for the Nagoriyuki. So,
First Blood Rage.
but
this
the burst.
Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Jumps
that's
over and
it.
whip punishes. Very nice from Lil Nom.
Very nice from Lil Nom. The signs of life are here. It is 1-2 Lil Nom versus Majora.
Currently, Majora is up 2-0 or 2-1.
2-1.
Oh, that was a bad burst. You cannot burst that high versus May.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's dead.
Oh, very close. Very close. Nagoriyuki ends up just completely whiffing 1 or 2 hits and Lil Nom taking advantage. Let's see. A good round start. Full dust by the Nago. That's not something you see very often.
No full confirm either.
Doesn't matter though, still an enormous amount of damage for the Nagoriyuki, but Lil Nom empty jumps into command throw into wall break, and with both players having at least 1 bar a meter, it's looking like it's going to be a complete slugfest going on here right now.
I do think that Lil Nom is actually getting to start his pressure up a little bit more. After losing the first 2 games, now he's really starting to like Majora is finally starting to like show some like mental wear and tear from Lil Nom's pressure. So we're seeing him get away with a lot more things than he would be able to do before.
Yeah.
If he doesn't drop it, it's over.
Yeah, that's
there we
over.
go.
All right. 2-2. The UT player showing some quick wins, and we're into Game 5. Really happy to see it's not just quick 3-0s. Really strong match to start from. Let's see it from Lil Nom and Majora. Command grab on Majora, bad burst again, and that's going to be like 10% life left for the Nagoriyuki.
Yeah,
even less.
It's so dangerous to burst that high versus May. It's so bad if it gets baited.
Alright.
And that's perfect.
Yep.
This is looking like a completely different match than it was when it was starting.
Absolutely. I mean, I think what we're seeing is just a lot more of the strike throw mix-up from Lil Nom, a lot more patience as well, and like being able to whiff punish Majora's moves. With that in mind, though, Majora is still no slouch. Ends up picking up off of the wall with Naga Super. And now it's going to be Lil Nom playing on the back foot in the second round of Game 5.
Canceling to make it safer. Right now, Lil Nom is looking for some hit.
Backdash
confirm.
catches the whip. And we are on match point right here.
It's that point, baby. Ooh, good reversal throw out of that JH. May does have burst.
Huge counter hit, but good burst from the May.
Confirming into the command grab off of that counter hit. Counter hit 2H at the wall.
Gosh.
This is so
huge.
bad.
This is huge. The whale is a whale of a tail. Look at the amount of damage, down to about 15% life. Can the Nagoriyuki do it? Wakes up with super. Blocked. That should be it.
That's punish. Little Nom takes it
Little
3-2.
Nom takes it 3-2. The reverse
After,
sweep.
like, yeah, that was a really solid performance. Very nice job.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very well played, and I will say it was a huge amount of adjustment for Little Nom versus Majora, right? Those first matches, it looked like Lil Nom had no shot going into it. You know, it was looking pretty rough, but you know, ended up adapting, and we'll be going on to winner semis. Let's call on our next match. It'll be Spooncats versus Dong Master 42069, Battle of UT System Schools.
You gotta say the entire name every single time you say Dong Master 42069. It's part of, like, the requirements, I think.
Unfortunately, I think I have to agree. Our UTA representative in our heart needs to have the full, you know, majestic name pronounced every single time. This
both of these players are UT, right?
Yeah, we have UT, UTA, UTD, UTSA, and UH represented in our top 8 today.
All right.
So this matchup is a really interesting one, Potemkin versus Anji. A classic, pretty strong matchup for the Potemkin, as Anji is weak to throws, weak to reversals, and really likes to spin right next to you in neutral and just kind of frame trap in neutral, which is weak to one of the best command throws in the game. So we'll see how this matchup ends up playing out. PRC below Potemkin really strong because Ko will anti-air almost all of Potemkin's main moves. Bursts out of the Pop Buster.
Catches the JK, reversal throw.
Garuda.
There's Garuda.
So many 50-50 there's, but Dongmaster caught them all. Oh no! The spin doesn't leave you close enough to Potemkin to be able to catch with the throw, neither player realizing. Garuda, 50-50, ends up catching him, and Dongmaster 42069 loses the first round. UT Spooncats showing up. Oh, this is really rough. This is not where you want to be as the Anji. Anywhere but the corner. Mid-screen is really kind of the play. You don't want the Potemkin in the corner either, because back Megafist is your worst enemy, unless you can call it out with Ko.
Yeah, Megafist is just a hard tool to actually get around in general. You have to be very patient when you're like going around with it. Or when you're defending from it, I should say.
Absolutely. Really strong burst from Spooncat that is going to lead into a bunch of damage, and now it will again, gets the same catch. Decides not to break the wall, gets the wall break on reset with Butterfly, and this is looking like a really good place for Dongmaster to be. Like I said, if you're going to be playing neutral and trying to open up a Potemkin, you want to be mid-screen, not at the corners. So, really seeing that. Ko ends up losing out to a corner back Megafist. Unfortunate.
Sweep.
Oh,
we're seeing a lot of JHs from Spooncat from Dongmaster right now, just trying to avoid being on the floor.
Absolutely, and realistically, if the Potemkin doesn't have meter, there's really not much that he can do to punish you being in air. Heat Knuckle only being really dangerous if you're in the corner, and his jab being strong but not leading to a crazy amount of damage. Unfortunately, the Anji ends up getting poked out with a quick Karad 2P, and we're going in to the next round with the UT player 1-0.
We're seeing a lot of 2D into forward Megafist right now. Some hammer falls in, just kind of zoning out with the large buttons. Ooh, confirming off the hammer break. That was a really unfortunate trade for Dongmaster. looking very rough. Gonna try to start his offense with the butterfly. Blocks the overhead. And reversal throw from Spoon Cats is gonna take that round.
Looking pretty strong.
This is such a rough situation, just being rooted in the corner.
Absolutely.
Fighting his way out.
Gets command grab, and it's not looking good for Anji. You know, realistically, first round it looked like Spoon Cats was starting to get comfortable with the matchup, seeing what Dongmaster's reads would be on some of his actions, but now really kind of going in for the kill. It's looking a little rough. 1 second. I'm going to fix the UI a little bit. Spoon Cats 2-0 currently over Dongmaster 426-9. And really, in order for Anji to be able to make it, you're going to have to see more of those backdash counter hits. Really strong read from Dongmaster, but needs to get a lot of them against a Potemkin with the highest health in the game. One thing that you're seeing right now that you don't see from a lot of Anjis is the PRC into the continued combo. PRC, instead of Red Roman Cancel, gives you about 15 extra damage on every single one of his combos. It's a really big way to optimize damage, and against a character like Potemkin, you really can't afford not to.
Good blocks on the slide head. But gets reversal thrown. Stuck in Garuda again. A Garuda again and again.
Oh my gosh. You really want a gold burst against Potemkin too, because unless you've got meter against the Potemkin, you're really continually fighting for your life.
That was a very good backdash from Dongmaster.
Backdash. Tries to catch him on Wake Up with the dust. Yeah, has to PRC back because the clash is going to be really negative for the Anji.
It would be too advantageous. It would be too big of a risk to hit by a Heat Knuckle or another anti-air option.
Yeah, absolutely. Anji, oh my gosh, that was the god counter hit. Let's see if we can do it again. He can, but he doesn't get the follow-up. Alright, ends up going just for some extra pressure. Doesn't use the meter to reset, but now he's stuck in the corner. Oh my gosh, that's the reversal super. That's the counter. Let's see if he can finish it off. Ends up going over. Gets the throw.
Into it, sick.
Let's go. Then the nasty cross up.
Was that a cross up?
That was a cross up
butterfly?
It was a cross up butterfly. Pulling
very nice.
Literally everything out of the Anji toolbox to take the round. Really proud of him as a fellow Anji main. This is an amazing match to see.
That's not how you want to start it.
Oh, absolutely.
Double Mega Fist into... Oh, God.
Pop Buster. Roman Cancel is going to mean Wall Break. And
This
it's going to
might
be
kill.
really rough. No kill. 5% life for Anji. Really, one hit is going to do it, even with the guts. And that's what we see. Back Mega Fist. Super safe option. Ends up winning out. And really the only thing Anji can do against back Mega Fist is have a good read with Ko. But the Ko counter hit leads into wall break almost everywhere on the screen, so as long as he can do that, Potemkin's in some trouble.
That was just a little bit unfortunate to see, like, just after that game where Dongmaster was able to get, like, everything to go right for him.
Absolutely. Ends up
after seeing such a uphill battle.
Yeah, seriously. And right now, it's just a little bit of tournament nerves we're seeing. PRC's into the back Mega Fist. And it's looking rough. There's going to need to be a lot of work for Dongmaster to be able to get out of this situation. But that counter hit is exactly what he needs. Not enough. Gets the anti-air versus the Ko. And 3-1 for UT's Spoon Cats versus UTA's Dongmaster. Alright, we're going to be getting into losers quarterfinals. So let's get the players in. Please wait to start for just a moment while I reset the lobby information, and I'm not slacking like the last 2 rounds.
Well, what is our next match going to be?
It's going to be UTD's Crimson Blue playing Seoul versus UTSA's Dongles playing Eno.
Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy Crimson Blue, the resident pro tag. All right. Crimson Blue is our resident pro tag player. In any game he plays Ragna, he plays Gran, he plays Soul. He's an Arakami that you know. He's the Hyde. He is our resident pro tag player at UTD, and because of that, he is a Soul player here. His Soul is very. He's about what you would expect as a Soul player. He's good at pressure. He's good at pressure. He knows it very good confirms off of very common starters. He likes to crank your risk bar because, of course, you do.
Of course.
But something that I do think is interesting is he's very happy to spin bar. He is very consistently spinning his bar on a lot of supers. The most amount of times I've ever seen the command grab super in this game comes from him. So that is something that you don't see from a lot of other players that you do have to start working around when you start looking at it.
That's pretty funny.
It is quite funny.
Let's get Crimson in here. Also, what is that? Dongles, please go to the right side of the setup so that everything will be matched. At Dongles. Please move to other.
You can just...
Oh yeah, there we go. There you go. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, and we'll be getting started in just a second.
Do you know anything about Dongles by comparison?
Because absolutely nothing. Just that they're an Eno. They made a fantastic run, and really looking forward to seeing what ends up happening in this matchup. Seoul versus Eno, traditionally a harder matchup for Eno, but she got a lot of buffs in this last patch.
Yeah, she's sitting real nice right now. Oh, and that's a really nice starting setup for her.
Absolutely. It looks like we're a little crispy in here. May just be my connection. We'll see from the players if there are actually issues. Crimson ends up getting the catch on the reversal from Dongles, and looking like Soul's going to be taking back the round. I think that's it.
Alright, we're going to be getting a wall break Tyrant Rave. This is absolutely killing.
There's no shot.
Going into round 2 of game 1. Already with that round start DP, but right now Dong is gonna go for the Eno pressure, gonna start going for those overheads.
No respect.
Just aggressively, just pushing people into the corner, going for the counter hit.
Going for another raw DP, not being punished, so really no reason to not go for it, and punishes the reversal again. Oh my gosh, 6H gets the bounce. Looking at the burst, but doesn't think that it's going to be used. Needs to be used 5H.
now. If you saw, Crimson Blue did get a reversal. He did the backwards air dash to bait out the burst.
Yeah, it was really good. Ends up going 1 over Dongles, but it's looking like a pretty even match, honestly. It's just that, when Seoul ends up getting momentum in the match, it's really hard for Eno to take it back.
Yeah, a character famously having very few reversals that are not related to her meter. So she has to play very carefully with her odd offense.
Absolutely. There we go, using it in air, gets the guard break and keeps pressure, keeps Crimson in the corner. Let's see if Dong can take neutral. Really strong DP from Crimson there.
Good PRC. Just cranking that wrist bar. Dong is already in the red. Looking pretty rough. Can he confirm off of this?
No, doesn't save the burst, goes for the Cali burst. Oh my gosh, Guard Crush ends up making it so that chip goes through on Crimson. And Dongles takes the first round. Counter
Oh,
hits
God.
6H. That's so nasty.
That's such a round start option. Goes for another fully charged 5D.
Oh my gosh. Dongles
No
getting hit
salute.
by both so far.
Oh,
cheeky.
tried the cheeky Night Raid into Wild Throw.
Honestly, you know, if the Soul doesn't go for that at least once in the match, I think, you know, they've got some of the wrong priorities in mind. You know, you're playing the protagonist, you're playing the top tier, you better have a little bit of fun with them while you're playing them.
Really rough time actually punishing that heavy DP.
Oh my gosh. All of these reversals from Ino getting punished. Needs to be jumping into the air before using them, otherwise she's going to continue eating it like she has been.
Yeah, Crimson
Look at that risk.
Crimson has been. Oh, there we go. It's
Doesn't finish it off. Dongles has the chance. Gets the RC. This should be it. It's not.
No.
Oh, goes for the
not
gold
close
burst.
enough to the corner.
Oh my gosh. Oh, 6H
6H.
catches Stroke the Big Tree, and that's 2-0 for Crimson. Incredibly close match by Dongles, though.
Oh my. I was so worried when that wrist gauge got cranked and I saw the counter. Oh, jeez.
Seriously.
Good use of that FD change to get Crimson like farther away from her.
Absolutely.
From Dong. Extremely important thing to use to counterplay Soul in this patch.
Yeah. And what we're seeing right now is just, you know, Ino trying to do everything in her power to just keep Soul from being able to aggress, right? The problem is that Crimson really is just strong with the DPs and the reversals to be able to get out. And also strong at calling out Dongles.
That was a bizarre attempt to punish the Night Raid there with that super. Confirms the red RC. That should be dead. Dong on the last legs, getting hit by that Bandit Bringer.
UTD making a statement here. Even though these have been close, Crimson's been clutching up, and again, another DP lands clean.
Bar slash doing its thing, pushing
catches
people in.
the gold burst, and that's going to be a wall break.
Yeah, absolutely. Fafnir Ender. Crimson Blue is very, very good about sprinkling in 5D into his pressure.
Absolutely.
You see it a lot more from him than a lot of other players, I feel.
I mean, just having to think about the high and, you know, adding to the mental stack of the other players, very important with Soul.
No
Guard
confirm off
break.
of that super.
Do we see the hero burst? Oh, what are you doing? 6P ends up catching it out, and that's 3-0 for Crimson. Clean sweep, even though the matches were close. Crimson was able to come out on top. Unfortunately, that is the end for our hero Dongles this tournament. Really strong run, but we'll be moving on to our next players, and Crimson Blue will be facing off against Majora in his next match. Alright, next players are going to be Eggplant 1 versus Boop Bloop, our previous winner. Looking like May versus Kai and May. Uncertain of whether or not we're going to be seeing a mirror matchup or if it's going to be Kai versus May. Okay, 1 second to set these up really quickly, y'all, and then we will get into the match.
Honestly, I think Boop Bloop prefers going Kai for this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably rather than the mirror. But I have seen him play the mirror on a few occasions. He plays it a bit more nowadays.
Okay.
But I think this matchup is a bit better for Kai, especially like post changes to May's hurt boxes. We were talking about this a little bit before, but because May's hurt boxes have been like increased on some of her better pokes, Kai has a better time like poking at her now with his larger normals.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that could very much be a helpful thing for this matchup.
Yeah, really exciting to see how it plays out. Going to be getting into the matches. It looks like both players are in now. Everything is set, so we can get players on the setup and into the match. And for Crimson, yes, there will be a VOD of this. I may end up breaking it up into individual matches as well, or at least annotating it on YouTube for us. So, all right, waiting for Boop Bloop to get into the lobby. There we are. Another UTSA versus UTD matchup here. Seeing UTD versus UTSA, UTD was able to take it in the last match of losers. Let's see what happens here.
Duel 1.
Alright, we are going to be seeing the Kai from at Finboy Fighting, Boop Bloop.
Oh my gosh. What a strong start from Boop Bloop, but really needing to play patiently in this matchup, right? You know, make sure that you're punishing every time that the May is going for Dolphin and neutral. Strong 6Ps catching them out right now, but unfortunately gets caught by the grab in the corner and needs to get out. Oh, what a catch on the super.
I do think this matchup does like benefit Kai a bit more because Kai does have like pretty solid ways out of May's like pressure as well. But that's going to be a red RC from Eggplant 1, and that's going to be taking round 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say Boop Bloop is extremely good with using his 6P and his anti-airs. Like, he is consistently very strong when it comes to his confirms off of them, just going into dire.
No. The bursts versus May today have just been tragic and unfortunately left at 10% life. And,
that would reset into the overhead. Very nice from Eggplant.
What a statement, honestly. Just one hit and you are in permanent pressure to death from Eggplant. So, taking
May is May is very difficult to actually burst against just because of how high she sends you with her combos. And because you're way too high... Oh, what was that trade? That completely, like, sidetracked me. May is hard to burst against because her combos send you up so high. So she is... And because she's so short, too, it just makes it so it's very hard to burst safely versus her because the burst just won't hit her.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to either just not burst it, you know, realize it's too far gone, or hope that you can get it in between one of those hits when you're on your way back down before she gets the next one. But realistically, if the May's playing correctly, you're just going to have to eat it. Low health on both sides, but Eggplant 1 ends up taking the round again. Boop Bloop getting really close, but unfortunately, May's damage is really shining through here.
Yeah, getting that knockdown very early and then just like pressuring with Dolphins. Just having Boop Bloop like with all of his moves is so dangerous. Double jumping away.
Alright, let's see this carry.
That fast RC might have like ruined that combo, sending him in a completely different direction.
Both bursts out from the players. Good space to be in if you're Boop Bloop, especially if you can take this round. So let's see it. Gets the whiff punish. RC means that it will be finished, and we're going to be going into round 3 this game.
A good 2S poke, super solid.
Into the corner, reminding us that yes, Kai has damage too. May down to 20% life, and the RC means that this should be it.
Kai Main's eating good. No confirm off of that 2S.
Catches him with the projectile, and wow.
Very nice.
Really, you know, that looks so different that round. Really incredible.
That's what we call a clapback. Oh god! I can't just say words, can I?
No.
Counter hit 5H, already like 45% of Boop Bloop's health is gone.
It's absolutely insane. Boop Bloop
JP's.
trying to maintain pressure, but May's just running him back into the corner, and you know, this is exactly where May wants you. This is the
Another bad
danger
bird.
zone. And yeah, that's it. Didn't even need the super. Calls it anyway. The great and wonderful Goshu Gawara ends up taking the first round of Game 3.
That command throw, so dangerous.
May deciding to play like Kai for a second. 2 tick throws back to back.
Honest mids Kai.
Yeah.
Honest mids May.
So honest. Not looking great for Boop Bloop right now, but still not hopeless.
Yeah. Oh, gets that jump in JH.
No
Gonna
burst
have to
from
be
the
very
May. And then the clash.
It looked like 2K and then probably 2S traded. I'm not sure what was traded on Boop Bloop's end, but now it's 2-1 for Eggplant 1.
Yep. Boop Bloop getting May into the corner. May just keeping out of the range of Kai, and you know, it's a good way to be able to play against Kai. You know, if he's not hitting in range, he's going to have issues. But Boop Bloop doing really well to bait out Eggplant, and really is just running away with this round right now.
I think that would have killed if he did DP.
I think so too. It's okay though. One more hit, that's all he needs. The projectile makes it PRC, Roman cancel forward.
PRC for safety. The PRC for safety is what you need.
Blocks the dust, that's a big block. May's dust can do almost 300 damage, and you're not going to be very happy after that one, either giving up that much damage or burst. Oh, Vapor Thrust blocked, burst blocked. May got you in the corner, but gets
Reversal
thrown.
throw.
You know you're a Guilty Gear player if you're reversal throw. Let's see the punish. Is this
wall
it?
break?
It's it. It's
there
it.
we go.
Wow. What a statement again. 2-2 Boop Bloop versus Eggplant. And
It really is just going back and forth, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you know, I know that Boop Bloop has been having, you know, a few close games already this tournament. Let's see if he can clean it out and still remain in the tournament to try to reclaim his championship title.
Yeah, like he is just fighting against the current, you could say. Ooh,
Absolutely.
2 Ps out.
What an answer from the May, just keeping him back into the corner. 6P move of choice by both players right now. Oh no.
Punish on the Vapor Thrust.
That's, oh my gosh, still a chance here. At the very least, you want to get this burst. Oh, what a tag.
Air throw tech?
But
Far slash.
Gets caught by the far slash. Tournament life
On
here.
his last legs. Knockdown. Jumps out of the overhead pressure. But now he's stuck in the corner.
This is
Steel's
a rough
locking him
place
down.
to be. Oh,
Counter hit.
No, the risk cashed in, catches the burst. Not a huge punish, but all it's gonna take is one more hit.
Wall's about to break too. I do not trust the wall health. This might be what he needs though. Oh, he whipped it. Oh, and DP's out into that close slash from Eggplant 1. Going to be taking it 3-2. Very close set. Very
close
back
set.
and forth game.
Really impressive showing by both players. You know, both players obviously very strong, and seeing a UTSA representative staying in the tournament. Right, we have still just an enormous amount of representation here from all players. So I think you know, after this match, let's take a quick look at the bracket. After our first round was taken care of, so let's transition over there. Alright, let's report this real quick.
Yeah, I got that. Don't worry about
cool.
it.
So In winner semis, we've got Little Nom versus Spoon Cats. In loser semis, we've got Majora versus Crimson, UH versus UTD, and UTA versus UTSA with Dongmaster versus Eggplant in losers. There's going to be a team kill up in semifinals, not out of the tournament, but that'll be happening soon. Let's get through losers round 8. Next call is Majora versus Crimson Blue.
Oh boy. We already saw how, like, 2 matches ago, it wasn't like 1 match ago, but 2 matches ago we were seeing how Crimson Blue was just using, like, pretty much a lot of fundamentals in how he was playing around with Soul, and how he was just using his knowledge of the game just to, like, go through and just, like, bully his way through situations while picking up on those key punishes. I'm very curious to see how this is going to apply to Majora's Nago, because this matchup is... It's not as scrambly as, like, other characters, just because of how, like, deliberate you have to be when you're playing Nago, but I'm very curious to see how he's going to get out of Soul's kind of pressure.
Absolutely. UH versus UTD. Let's see how this ends up playing out.
Flashing through the DP. Crimson in the corner, just double jumping back into mid-screen. Just being zoned out by Majora's buttons while Knight raiding under.
Very patient play coming out of Majora here. When you have 2 bars of Blood Meter, there's really not much else that you can do.
Now go for a wake up super, see what happens. No punish off of that 5D, even though that's probably the best thing you can do in that situation. You're just... Crimson Blue is just not close enough.
Absolutely.
5D is just a super solid punish for most supers in this game. Like, Ride the Lightning is... You have enough time to fully charge a 5D for that too, so you get like a half health punish for most supers in this game. That was a very nice backdash from Majora. Getting big reward off of it too, pushing Crimson into the corner.
What a bite. Honestly, that means so much for Majora, and going to be playing with an enormous amount of advantage into the second round of Game 1. Majora taking it.
I love how Majora was structuring his pressure there too, because he would do like 2 hits, then back off, like waiting for the burst.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for Crimson Blue to do it, just so like he could punish.
Yeah.
Very smart, very good pressure.
Absolutely, and when you're playing versus Soul as Nago, you know, that patient play is really going to be what gives it to you. You know, I've been hearing a lot of Souls and a lot of Nagos saying that this is an advantage matchup for Nago. One of the rare bad matchups for Soul. So going to have to see Crimson, you know, navigate around the nerfs that he's had and the buffs that Nago has had to be able to take these games. In the meantime, Majora just showing his strength. 1 hit and your health bar is going to be gone.
Like, yeah, you can definitely see, like, there is some struggle happening here. Crimson is having definitely a tough time trying to navigate, like, the neutral for this matchup, because he can't just run over Nago like most other characters in this game.
Absolutely
like,
not. Vortex trying to beta grab, goes for a what was that?
Purple RC?
Yeah, purple RC.
Okay, he does have burst online, and he does have 50 meters, so he does have options, but...
There we go, that's PRC Wild Throw.
PRC Wild Throw, the special, the classic is here.
Of course. Both
The
players
mark of
with
a soul
burst, and you know, this round 3 is going to be really important for Crimson Blue to take back momentum in this set. In the meantime, Majora really just putting on the pressure. Blood gauge going up to max, but it may not matter here. The changes to the Rekka from Nago means that he ends up cleaning out over a bar of blood gauge by completing the Rekka. Crimson gets caught. and it's 2-0 for Majora.
Something that is like being shown a lot is the range of level 2 Nago specials, or just as normals, not even as specials. As he gets blood, Nago's like moves get slightly larger, and we're definitely seeing that a lot at level 2. Like level 2, like 2S, goes very, very far. It's longer than Kai's, so it's an excellent low poke, and we're seeing that a lot. We just saw like a nice like 5S as well. Like, look at that. That's so powerful to control the space with that one button.
Absolutely.
And it goes into so much.
And this round is match point for Majora. Crimson needs to play a little bit more patiently, I think. You know, Majora's getting away with a lot in terms of how he's using his blood meter.
More patient might not be what we want here. He's just got command grab twice.
No.
I don't think he's gonna die from this, but this is dangerous. He is at no health. He is at a pixel.
Oh,
Command
goes
grab.
for the command grab. I think I cursed that into existence. I'm so sorry, Crimson.
The commentator's curse strikes again, but a 3-0 from Majora over Crimson Blue.
Yep.
UTD out and loses, but a very good showing today from the two people that were there.
Absolutely. UH ending up making it into losers semis. Now we're going to be having UTA versus UTSA fighting off to see which school will be represented in the top 4 of this tournament. Alright, next match, I believe this is Anji versus May. Actually, a pretty decent matchup for Anji. We're running straight into it. Excuse me, give me 1 second to get the players' names set up.
Dongmaster versus Eggplant 1.
Yep.
Duel 1.
Okay, I don't know what neutral in this matchup looks like, if I'm being completely honest. I would assume May is just going to be doing like her thing where she pressures you like relentlessly with dolphins. But how does Anji like maneuver around this?
So the problem with Dolphin is that if it's spun by Anji, basically May is stuck in the air in like a counter hit recovery state. So you're going to get an enormous amount of damage if you can successfully spin it. The problem is May's command grab does so much damage, right? So in order to be able to hold strong, Anji needs to play really carefully. That's really the crux of it.
Okay. Seems we're seeing that already. Just gonna go for some stagger pressure. Hits the 5D.
Alright.
Oh, command grab in the corner. This is not what you want.
No, looking a little bit rough here for the Anji, but it does not take much for Anji to be able to turn these rounds around. Tries to go for the catch, gets that spin catch on the Dolphin, and this is what we're talking about. Look at the amount of damage. That's it. That's the round.
That was such a good spin.
Going to sneak
You were
a
right.
quick transition in here. We've got the players' names up. Going run-up grab, and really that's what the May has to do here. You just have to know when to grab and when to end up going for the hits. Because if you're wrong, it's going to be big damage. Backdash from Anji, expecting the grab, ends up getting caught into the corner. And this is an incredibly terrible place for Anji to be. You never want to be this close to the May. On defense. Goes for the throw, and Eggplant takes the first game in the match.
Duel 1.
I just like got like completely put out of it, like watching that 6P from May just like hit on the complete other side of her and launch Anji the other direction. I'm sorry.
Look at this damage.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Anji putting on his best May impression, because look at that damage. It's ridiculous. One counter hit is all it takes.
that was such a good sweep.
Oh, he thinks you're gonna throw. Wrong every time. Ends up looping him.
Duel 2.
And really, that's the crux of Anji. You've just got to make sure that they guess wrong. Going for the dolphins. Anji's spin is 10 frames, so as long as you're throwing moves in between dolphins at quicker than 10 frames, you don't have to worry about getting spun. Anji doing really well to use his meter to steal turns to catch pressure. Meter and spin, those are the ways to do it.
Just seeing a lot of movement. The buffs to Anji, like especially recently, have been super nice and make his movement a lot more threatening. He definitely looks a lot more intimidating whenever you're just moving around.
Absolutely. Huge guard break on the anchor. That generally is going to lead to May looking for the command grab. Anji correctly guesses out, and oh my gosh, this should be it.
Yeah, confirming with that wall break.
UTA representative goes up 1-1 against UTSA's Eggplant. Looking a lot closer. The classic 2K into 2D does not connect.
Backdashes the throw.
Anji catches with the Ko, misses the jump D though, and that's huge. Oh, but May doesn't get the anti-air on the whiffed Ko. It's a lot of damage and a lot of pressure for this May to have to worry about right now.
Dongmaster is very good when it comes to the air-to-airs as well. We're seeing a lot of JK and a lot of JS from him.
Absolutely, and really great confirms too, making the most out of all of the hits that he's getting. And also being very conservative with his spins. So, you know, making sure to use it only when he absolutely thinks there's going to be a hit coming in. Ending up getting the whiff punishes, and May in a rough spot here again. You know, this is not where you want to be as May. Jumping in every single time is a risk. Counter hit Ko is going to be a huge amount of damage. Goes for the throw, doesn't go. Anji goes for a cheeky reset, yeah. Doesn't get it.
Alright, May has full bar, uses the PRC. They're not going to be able to fully confirm off of it.
Oh my gosh. This is a bad spot. Catches the gold burst. Ends up doing a delayed PRC. Oh my gosh. Ends up catching Eggplant. Unfortunately, just not ready to deal with that sort of pressure, staggering. And 2-1. For UTA's Dongmaster 42069 versus Eggplant 1 from UTSA.
That was some resilience right there.
Absolutely.
Like just being able to like block all of that.
Yeah. Anji's guts means that, you know, realistically, you're down, but you're not out. It's incredible how much health he actually has, even when he's at low life. You know, it goes up to 60% damage reduction scaling at the bottom of his life bar. So. Speaking of bottom of his life bar, Eggplant just being patient, going for some backdashes and quick hits on the Anji. Really strong strategy. Anji's going to have to make up for it with some better catches, but...
That was okay. I love what Eggplant just did there. He caught the spin with 2P, but then canceled in the command grab because the spin is grabbable.
Absolutely. So
very smart counterplay to that.
Really good like timing on that as well, because the invulnerability spin after you hit into it is not invulnerable. So you need to be able to know when he's going to be out of that. And May making a statement. Burst ends up coming out from Dongmaster, but ends up confirming off of the 2K.
Yeah, the red RC slide.
And we're 2-2 here. We've got another fantastic match. Let's see if UTA or UTSA is going to end up taking it.
Alright, we gotta jump in.
Great air
into
confirm.
The corner.
This is not where May wants to be. This is a bad spot for her.
Alright, some JPs, just pushing Anji away.
Yeah, we've seen this a lot from Eggplant in their matches, just really moving the other person back with their hits, making sure that, you know, they can just quickly get them into the corner instead of contesting.
I think the way Eggplant moves around is really interesting from like the perspective of somebody who plays a charge character, as they are backdashing a lot. They're shimmying like way more than you would think that a May player would normally go for.
Absolutely. Anji getting a little bit aggressive with these resets, and it's absolutely what he needs right now. Gets the confirm off of the jump K, ends up with the wall break, and all it's going to be is one hit. What a PRC. Meter getting back, keeps stealing turns.
Just gonna go for that bar. Having another bar of tension just to spend on RCs. Just getting it back. Oh no!
It doesn't get the off the ground. Jump P is not punished, but Anji doesn't have a move that goes that far that fast to punish with that spacing. Jump S ends up taking the round. Both players playing for tournament life here.
Jump in JH.
Goes for
Blocks the burst.
Burst doesn't hit.
This is what Eggplant 1 is like looking for here. Sitting on burst, sitting on like.
Oh my gosh, that's a super dangerous. Oh no.
Crashing in.
Oh, the dust hits, but the dolphin confirmed does not.
The dolphin going the complete other direction.
What a statement from Eggplant. Is this going to be enough damage?
That's got a wall break. That's got a wall break.
This is enough.
Eggplant 1 taking it.
Eggplant 1 ends up taking it. Amazing showing from UTA's Dong Master 42069. Unfortunately, this is the end of UTA's run. But
I want to talk about that gold burst. That was so smart. So getting that gold burst like there just gave him all his meter back, and that is the biggest reason he was able to actually like get back into that game. That was so good.
Yeah, honestly, really impressive showing. That gold burst, you know, it was a risk to take, but it pushes Anji back into the corner. Really hard to get out of May pressure there. You've got to take some risks, and if you have that 100 meter, you know, you're going to be able to confirm off of anything, right? It was just a small hit. Even with the scaling on RC, it didn't matter. That
was just one slide, and with 100 meter, you're able to tag on an RC and then a super, and plus adding the wall to that. Very dangerous combination there, and super good like on-the-fly adjustment from Eggplant.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have the UT show here. Both players from UT in this next match, with winners semifinals being played out. Little Noms versus Spooncats. Alright, let's get into it. Oh no, they went other sides.
Oh no, you're gonna have to like move text.
Yeah, they're gonna make my life a little bit harder. It's okay. We'll get everything set.
Alright, we got Spooncats Potemkin versus Little Noms May. This matchup, So, Pot's going to be trying to grab, of course, and trying to be pressuring, but May also is going to be able to lock Pot down a lot, I would think.
Yep.
Oh, that's not a... Yeah, that reversal is not going to hit, unfortunately. May's a little bit too far out. Good air throw. Honestly, but right now, it kind of looks like Spooncats is kind of struggling here. Not really, like, just kind of, like, pressing buttons, but not really finding the openings that they're looking for, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you're playing Pot versus May, one of the biggest struggles is that May is just so fast, right? There's so many ways to get around your moves. But what she doesn't have are great options to get out of your pressure, and we're seeing that right now. Lil Nam's eating 2 Pot Busters, and Spooncat's Potemkin is not loosening up on the pressure at all. Lil Nam ends up taking it back, getting him into the corner. Command grab, this is going to be big damage.
Yeah, that was just corner to corner in like 2 seconds. Getting hit by that JH.
Very important from Spooncats to take this round. Both players at burst were on even footing, and that 6p counter hit ends up getting May's burst out. It's a good space for Spooncats to be in until he gets the counter hit. Oh my gosh. Potemkin, highest health in the game. Take a look at that damage from May.
That backwards Mega Fist counter hit is not working out for him.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately. Blocking Garuda. Just going with a little 5k.
What an impressive amount of pressure that Spooncats is putting on here, but Little Nam gets the side switch. Oh, there's the back Mega Fist answer.
Not going to be able to... Yeah, you're not... Unfortunately, May's overhead, or I guess I should say fortunately, May's 6k overhead is very good when you have meter, but unfortunately, you can't really like threaten a lot of reward unless you do have that meter.
Yeah.
So just like doing that one little hit, like it's not good and it can like really like worry you, but it's not especially threatening until you have bar.
Yeah, absolutely. You need meter to confirm into it, and it's really not that plus, right? Like you need to be able to have a defense to answer afterward. And Potemkin's taking advantage of the situations. May getting some damage, getting a wall break here, but overall it's looking like Spooncats is just getting more for his money on each hit.
Positive bonus, really working out, getting that PRC into air throw.
Really good air throw, that's how you know that's a Guilty Gear player. Almost completely, or almost instantly off the ground.
Thank you, positive consequence.
God bless.
But right now, Spooncat's back in the corner, just being pushed in there by May.
Fighting for his life, oh my gosh.
Wall break. Down to a quarter of life.
It only takes one. It only takes one from the Potemkin. Side switch. Bad news, but the counter hit is huge. Oh, misses the Kara Pop Buster, even though it would have hit. Just not far enough.
Not going to be able to confirm off of that JH. But right now, Lil Nam is just applying that pressure more and more.
Oh, catches him. Oh my gosh. Making the most out of his health here. Spooncat's really good at dodging around the maze hits, but unfortunately ends up getting knocked out. It's 1-1 from the UT players.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Low jab.
I feel like they probably have played this matchup a couple times together, though.
It definitely seems that way. We're already a few layers into the mind games. Nam's really making Spooncats feel it here. That's a huge amount of damage. Going to need to put a lot of work in. R-Seed into overhead, I'm not sure about that. Garuda ends up hitting, but not close enough to threaten with the Pop Buster. Gets it the second time, and where'd that health bar go? What the health bar doing?
What that health bar doing? Non-existing is the answer, it seems. Going
Jumped
in.
H.
Yeah, pressuring with that 2k, with that 5k, and then double jumping, and then just hitting him with that move on the way down. Very strong from Spooncats. Just really layering on that pressure as much as he can. When he actually gets to play the video game.
Yeah. Another unfortunately missed burst against May in the corner. Really dangerous to go for.
I like how persistent Spooncats is trying to be with Slidehead.
Absolutely. I mean, May doesn't have a lot of great answers for slide heads, so not been punished too hard for it yet. Just keep running it.
Yeah. Oh, that JH hit so deep in. And now
That's a
Pot's in the
huge
corner
throw.
after that command grab. Wall break too.
Really strong start to the third round of Game 3.
Good air throw.
Oh
that PRC.
no,
Catches the
that's
reversal.
it. That's it. Lil Noms.
2-1.
2-1. Honestly, just looking incredibly impressive right now.
Very dominant match. Spooncats is just kind of like being like ran around in circles, I feel. Oh, good burst. Ah, good burst punish. Pushing May into the corner. This is what Spooncats wants. Oh, he's retreating.
It gives him a little bit of space, enough to hang himself with. Looks like Spooncats trying to play a little differently, change the pace of the match, and it's working out for him. Oh, that's rough. That Pop Buster deletes 50% of your life bar, and Lil Nom on the back foot once again. Pot in the corner, a little bit dangerous. That back Mega Fist, as we've been talking about, is really strong, but May's command grab in the corner, guaranteed wall break, and a huge amount of your life bar. Reversal super from the Potemkin. Interesting option on round start.
Trying to go for that JH again, trying to get that counter hit. Ooh, confirms off the double dolphin.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't build
Another
enough
wall
meter to super it through, so Spooncats gets one more shot. Oh my gosh, the Heavenly Buster doesn't catch, but the Pop Buster does, and it is 2-2. Spooncats to Little Noms. Man. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Mantra of Potemkin players everywhere.
The grappler mindset.
Absolutely.
The grappler grind set. Oh, the beach ball hit, getting a little bit of a confirm, putting Potemkin down to half health.
Oh, burst misses. No punish. Garuda. Oh,
Blocking
that's
Garuda.
a spooky thing to answer there.
Spooky dust. Oh, back Mega Fist is gonna land. Not gonna be able to
Gets the block on
confirm.
slide head. Oh, Garuda puts him in. So little life. The FD isn't there. Round 1 of the set match goes to Spooncats. Lil Nom's fighting for his life and winners.
Oh my, look at that movement. Alright, Pot's getting close. Jump back JH into that command grab for a reset. Oh, what? Spooncat's able to pick up that Heat Knuckle. It's gonna get a wall break here. Little Nom looking very rough. One more hit's gonna do it. Setting that out for pressure. Oh, and a backward Mega Fist is gonna take it over Little Nom. Just trying to get out of pressure.
Spooncats ends up holding strong going into Grand Finals.
Grand Finals 2-3.
Potemkin in Grand Finals. That's what you love to see.
That's it. I should have entered the bracket today. I should have entered the bracket. How could I have let this happen?
Oh my gosh! Really, the rest of the players, you know, just kind of falling down on the job. Next match is going to be our losers semis. With
Majora and Eggplant.
Yeah, Majora and Eggplant.
So we are going to be seeing Naga Ryuki and May.
Yep.
So another May player as well.
lots of Mays today. Lots of Mays, lots of Kais. One Soul, one Potemkin, one Anji, one Ino. Alright, let's get these player names in there. In the meantime, what can you tell us about Majora versus Eggplant?
Well, we have been seeing these two pretty much like it's not evening yet. I can't say all evening. All afternoon, I guess. That's a better way to put it. So we saw Majora like go through the bracket today. Let's look back on like their bracket runs actually, because I think that'd be fun.
I think so too.
So Majora fought Ratmeat 66, Samurai, a player that you know a bit better, I believe.
Yeah. Last tournament, I think they got 5th. Not certain. One of the staple players from UTA, but got run through.
Okay, yeah, Majora 2-0'd them very cleanly. Then 2-0'd James Trombone, and then lost 3-2 to Little Nom, which we just saw, the May player from before. Then in losers, beat up Crimson Blue in a very like dominating 3-0 standpoint. The Nago Soul matchup being very difficult, and then ending up here in losers semis. Comparatively, Eggplant 1 is a May player, beat Dongmaster, the Anji player in top 8. Also beat Boop Bloop in both in very close sets. 3-2s for both of them. Like a lot more, not shaky. Shaky is not the word for it, but a lot more scrambly. But you have been seeing but Eggplant's like style of May is very focused on that shimmy. You see him like go back and forth so much.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a very interesting way to play this character, and he has been finding success with it.
Yeah, Nago, however, has a lot of ways to catch that backdash and make you really think about if that was the right decision, and we've seen that a little bit from both sides right now.
Yeah, his normals are just so long, you can't really play that game with him very well.
UH's Majora taking the first round of the first game against UTSA's Eggplant. Right now, both players' pressure seems really strong. It's just really a question of who can get in and if they can keep that pressure. Majora going for that greedy bite needs to. Blood gauge is almost maxed out. That's one thing that I will say about Majora in the top 8. We have not seen them go into Blood Rage but once, I believe. Really conservative with their meter.
It reminds me of Proteus from Free Play Arlington's Yomi locals.
Mm-hmm.
Proteus is a very defensive Nago player, but I think Majora is a bit more aggressive in terms of like what he's willing to do in a match, compared to Majora, who is able to like go a lot more aggressive while still keeping that gauge down.
Yep, absolutely, and really these are really close rounds so far. Eggplant taking a round, keeping it close, taking back momentum, but unfortunately Majora is just here to make sure that they don't run away with it.
Yeah, like not running away is like the perfect way to put it, because of look at these backdashes. Like just level 2 blood meter is going to be extremely important. Look at that blue RC confirmed.
Oh my gosh.
But level 2 blood is going to be so important for just like keeping like Eggplant in check right now.
Yep.
Ooh. That was such a last chance burst.
We take those, says Majora. Game 1 goes to him.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my gosh, look at that 5k. What a great move for Nago. Ends up starting May on the back foot, but not for long.
Can I be getting that knockdown? Just go for that tick throw game. The seal time. Oh, 5H counter hit, but gets bursted out of. Nago's approaching level 2 blood. And Eggplant's approaching that combo end.
Oh,
Tries
that's a huge throw. That should be wall break.
That was so... I like the idea of what he was trying to do with that reset, but Nago was just able to throw. Majora very keen on that timing.
Strong stagger after the PRC means that Majora gets back in for free and ends up getting the bite and taking that first round of game 2. Wow, look at that throw range. Really impressive from Majora. Will this hit? No button press on the side of Eggplant. Goes for the full dust punish.
Not gonna punish.
Not the timing.
That was a very good tech.
Oh my gosh.
And in retaliation, Majora is going to be taking that game.
Absolutely. Majora, an absolute killer out here. Really excited to see their success so far representing UH. But UTSA's Eggplant 1 is no slouch. Let's see if they can bring it back to the reverse sweep. Oh. Big burst from May. Gets out of the RC. Now Majora holds all the cards. Has to be a burst.
Both very similar circumstances right now, similar situations. Right now, Majora, gets that counter hit and then confirms into that 6H.
And that's been the story of this entire set so far. Can Eggplant bring it back? I think that, there's a little bit of changes that'll need to be made, but realistically, man, it's looking good. It's looking like there's been a little bit of a change for the better. And look at this damage, right? Nago, one hit away from having to go to round 3.
Oh, lifting the command throw.
Oh no. Bad spot for May to be in here. Oh, the YRC means that they can't punish the whiff. That has to be enough damage. Oh, there we go. Whiff's burst. That's a really bad spot for Majora to be in. No burst in round 3 means that Eggplant will be starting with an advantage.
Absolutely, and the way... especially the way that May forces you into situations where it's burst or die in some cases. It's very rough. It feels very bad to fight this character if you don't have it.
Oh no. Speaking of which,
here we go.
There's the command throw. Looking pretty good for the May right now, but all it takes is one hit from the Nago for him to start laying on the pain.
Okay, we're approaching level 2 blood. Be very careful, his hooks are about to start getting a lot better.
One hit away. And there it is.
Very good 2K.
Really strong from Eggplant 1, ended up being able to pull some adaptions, more aggressive, more oppressive on offense, and let's see if they can keep it up. May has Nago in the corner, that new buffed 5H coming in clutch. Oh my gosh. It's rough playing against a character like May or Nago. All those straight hits do so much damage individually, they really add up. I mean, look at that. That's a full combo from Nago, but still lower than May. It really
it's definitely something that you have to be very wary about fighting this character with, because a lot of it's like fighting an H-Arc, honestly. I feel like a lot of characters can be compared to H-Arc here because I have Melty Brain. Just seeing these characters put you even if they drop things, you can still rest momentum from those drops still.
Absolutely.
They just kind of ends up cycling into things that lead you to that little bit of advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Even if it look at all those whiffs.
The two S's from Nago are doing a really good job of catching May's approaches.
2S
Really-
is definitely one of his best buttons. Nago 2S is such a good move, especially when it's leveled up with your blood gauge. Level
Absolutely.
2 2S is incredible. It's fast, it's so far, and you get confirms off of it very consistently. Very good button.
Absolutely. Recovers incredibly fast, too, so you better be quick on your punish. Looking good for May now. Is this enough? It's not. Sliver of health left for Majora. Only needs one hit.
Arcina wake up?
catches. Oh, Blood Rage.
Oh, this is...
I mean,
he's already
on
above.
a sliver. It's almost better. Doesn't matter.
Very good block.
Eggplant 1 fighting for their life. But has the momentum right now. Look at that 6P from Majora, just reading, saying, nope, still my turn. On the back foot. It looks like the May is scared of the reversal super from the Nago. Gets the command throw though.
I think
It's gonna be a lot
Majora...
of damage.
How many times has Majora like reversal super though? Like in this match specifically, because we saw one at the start.
Mhm.
Here is in pressure. Oh, that was a good
Oh
YRC,
my gosh.
and not gonna be catching the.
Oh
God!
my gosh, that's it? I can't believe it. That's,
It happened!
That's it.
Oh god!
Oh. Oh. Well,
Majora
well done, Majora.
taking
Okay.
Majora taking it with 5H into Zangetsu.
Okay.
That was incredible.
Pop off. Alright, and we've got our top 3. We've got, in losers finals, we've got UT's Little Nom versus UH's Majora. Incredibly impressive showing from Majora. Incredibly impressive showing from Eggplant 1. Came back with some good adaptations. Was looking like they had the momentum, and then got played baseball with. It's unfortunate. Sometimes it happens, right? But let's get this next match started. We're going to be having, like I said, it's Majora versus Little Nom.
Oh, I wanna clip that. Oh god.
Hey, get that clip. Someone clip that.
The amount of fear that ran through both of us the moment that happened.
Oh, your heart just sinks. You can just feel being in that position, right? Because, you're doing so well, you're just not really thinking about the fact that, all it's going to take is one hit to mark your end,
Oh god! Start. Here is the pressure. Oh god! Let's start. Here is the Majora. Thank you, Top Hat Jester, in the chat.
Alright, looks like we've got the stream set up. Little Nom on the left, Majora on the right, and we will be getting started in just 1 second.
Alright.
Currently, this isn't a weekly. There's really not any structure to this. I was asked to run another one after the first one. Looking to have some more structure for this as time goes on. So.
How long ago was the last one? Like a month ago?
Just about a month ago, yeah. So, looking at having it, be something that might be a monthly thing, thinking about having, a Discord for it, so, schools from around Texas can, play with each other and kind of get to know each other more. Really excited with the turnout from y'all. Really appreciate all the people playing, all the people watching right now.
Turnout for this tournament has been exponentially larger than the first one. The first one was about a month ago had 12-ish
Yeah.
people, and this one had a whopping 38.
Yeah, it's really cool to see, you know, Texas post up. We had 13 schools represented from all across Texas. You know, I'm gonna do a quick call out. Texas Tech and Texas Wesleyan and SMU, we're looking for y'all. So, yeah, y'all are the ones that are slouching on this. I know y'all got Guilty Gear players. Get in here. So, with that in mind, we're starting in losers finals. It is Little Nom versus Majora. They pulled a little switcheroo on me again, so let me get these swapped for y'all. And May versus Nago, seeing it again.
Yeah.
See what happens this time.
Majora seems to be running through the May gauntlet today.
Absolutely.
I think this is like a good time to like show the differences between Eggplant and Little Nom's playstyles, though. As Little Nom is much less movement focused than Eggplant is, and way more focused on aggression. You're already seeing a lot more command grabs from Little Nom, while comparatively we didn't see very many from Eggplant.
Absolutely. I think the switch in playstyle is going to be hard to adapt to after, you know, playing back to back. But it looks like it doesn't matter as much. Using that level 2 range and damage, we get our first double KO of top 8. Let's go.
Sick.
Beyblade, let it rip. Majora trying to keep pressure here. Back to neutral. What a counter hit.
We're seeing a lot more air dashes from Little Nom as well. Oh, with command throw.
Absolutely. We'll see. We'll have to see when the 2H comes out for Majora. But this damage is nuts.
They don't call him the great Mr. Yamada for nothing.
Absolutely not.
Going for the overhead. It's going to get blocked, and Majora is going to be clapping back with that bar.
I will
Ooh.
say...
Oh, it's done.
Such a close round. I didn't think that was going to kill. Quick ender from Majora to take that round after that huge damage wall splat. And Majora's up 1-0. Command grab in mid-screen. Patch notes said that there is a combo for that now, but I haven't seen it. Red Roman cancel in the corner is going to spell bad news for Nagoriyuki, and Little Nom is starting to run away with round 1 of game 2, taking back momentum. Throw to get us through to round 2, game 2. And Majora needs to get this momentum back. Little Nom playing really smart here.
I'm noticing a lot of... Little Nom is getting a lot larger conversions, I feel, than Eggplant was.
Absolutely.
Like,
Playing a lot more
matches.
patiently than Eggplant was as well. You know, Majora was opening up on almost every time offense came through, and now Little Nom's just content to play patient. Unfortunately, Nago here can't do much but normals. Blood gauge spiked up, but catches it. Oh my gosh, he's going to bust.
First, highly unfortunate from Majora, just trying just to open up Little Nom as much as he possibly could.
Absolutely, and we are 1-1 in losers finals right now. Both UT's Little Nom and UH's Majora putting together absolutely great showings this tournament, and really teaching us more about the Nago versus May matchup. I'm seeing it a lot today.
All right, Red RC gonna be getting that double close slash combo.
Yeah, moves him to the corner, but doesn't stick for long. Majora re-gifts it and makes Lil Nam take the opposite corner. And there's the 2H. There's the 2H. That's so much damage. And did you see how high that reached up? Like,
yeah.
Really, there is no place that's safe in the air against level 2 Naga's 2H.
Level 2 Nago 2H is such a good button too, just because of like, it does have that massive hitbox, but also the way that Nago can pressure it. Like, Lil Nam being stuck in the corner and trying to just break out by jumping, fearing the throw, and just getting 2H for his shovels, absolutely dangerous, but very common situation.
Absolutely.
It's a very well designed large button.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it has a huge amount of recovery, so it's punishable, but
it is there for a very specific use.
Absolutely.
And you can condition that use very well.
Well,
very good instant air dashing.
Dash-ins are catching Majora more and more, trying to condition use of 2H misses from level 1 Blood Rage if it was, or from level 0 Blood Rage if it was higher level, might have caught. But Lil Nam keeping pressure here.
Very good blocks on all of the pressure being thrown at him. The dolphins, the sea creatures. Oh, was that an air throw attempt?
Looks like
that
it.
Double jump?
Playing some
Just waiting.
This is the ground-based footsies. Guilty Gear is known for whips the bite, ends up getting the 6K, and this is not a wonderful spot for May to be in right now. She's got to take all the risk. Nago can just sit back with his big buttons and force you to play neutral in a really dangerous game. That RC is huge, though.
There was no button off that Fukio. He could drop that kill.
Oh, YRC, no more meter for FD, and really, really well played by Majora to take game 3.
Game 3.
Yeah, game 3, he's 2-1.
Yeah. Alright, stomping. The good old stomping ground.
Absolutely. Oh, goes for the backdash, gets caught by the close slash, and that's half of Naga's health bar. Bursts so that the wall splat isn't there, but man, that was rough.
Really
Majora,
resting momentum.
Yeah.
Pushing in. 2S.
Oh my
Get
gosh,
the bite.
these bites.
Ooh, does the ender on the DP motion? Probably not the best solution there. Getting punished pretty heavily.
That's gotta be it.
Yeah, and
Wow.
Lil Nam able to like take that momentum and really just like push him into the corner and get that kill.
Absolutely. It was looking rough there, but Lil Nam was able to break out and just didn't let up. Strike throw. So honest. Takes Majora to the wall, breaks him through, and looking really good for Lil Nam here to be taking game 4. It's not over for Majora though. Gets some of the momentum back, starts putting up pressure, but man, that blood gauge is going to be rising high.
It's just stopping there, getting opened up by the 2S.
And that's 2-2. A lot of 2-2s, a lot of close matches here.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth today is what I'm seeing.
Absolutely. Let's see if Majora can represent UH in the grand finals of the first Texas Collegiate Strive tournament, or if UT is going to be team killing itself today. Man, these mid-screen RCs, so much damage, push to corner, really rough for Nago to deal with, it seems.
Oh. Yeah, corner carry in this game is quite strong, and you can get it very easily from you doing most YRC combos.
Oh, what a counter hit.
Oh, this is very dangerous. Uses the YRC, but gets thrown!
That's an amazing throw by Majora. So much anticipation for how Lil Nam has been playing. And now it's a tournament point for, match point for Majora. Lil Nam fighting for his tournament life here.
Both of them are. This is loser's bracket right now. Like, it is about, like, one wrong move, and both these people will be out.
Speaking of one wrong move, oh my gosh, what a confirm.
Surviving on a pixel, punishes the 2K. Majora finding that answer. Oh, it drops.
Oh my gosh, so much patience here. This is it. Almost has burst for Lil Nam. Burst is out for Majora. Smart backdash puts Majora in the driver's seat here. Burst from Little Nam, catches with the 2H, goes for the bite, it whiffs.
This is very rough. Whiff. Just
Lil
both
Nam
players being forced to mid-screen, gets the command grab.
Oh my gosh, the command grab almost in the corner, but the throw is there. This has got to be a wall break.
No real good enders off of it. Gonna have to return to neutral one more time.
May almost with the full stick of butter. This is gonna hurt.
Not gonna be able to get the confirm off of that.
Oh, this should be it.
That's it. It's
All
done.
right.
Off the 2S.
Wow. What a
Majora going to be
fantastic
taking
match.
it 3-2.
The May Slayer. The May Slayer. Oh my gosh, dude.
Majora taking it 3-2 versus Lil Nam, going to be going into grand finals.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about these players in grand finals. I heard we got a pot.
Hold up, no, we gotta at least talk about how good that was, because that was a very good set, especially after that last match too, with Majora versus Eggplant. Especially very strong performance by both players here. Lil Nam doing very good on his confirms and his consistency as well. Very good set.
Absolutely fantastic showing from both players. Now we have our grand finals. Majora in losers here, so he's going to have to reset bracket in order to take it for this event. Battle of the heavies here. Big normals on both sides, big damage on both sides.
Alright, so Spooncat's kinda on the receiving end of these normals. Oh, I thought that actually was gonna hit. I thought the reversal super was going to hit Nago's 2H. Lots of slide heads coming out. And good confirm from that 2K into that kill.
This is a far cry from the absolute blitz of neutral that was seen before. Slow and methodical from both players. Seeing the bite from Majora, command grabbing the command grabber, and that's it. What a great confirm off of that 2S hit, and we're going into round 3 of game 1 of our grand finals. Now, Majora's been playing a bunch of games back-to-back. This is a huge test of Majora's
endurance right now. Alright, picking up that confirm, getting the wall break. Not going to be going into super there, just going to go with that close slash.
Gets the throw. Wow.
Woo!
All right.
Already on the board, not wasting any time at all.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Kara Pop Buster gets jumped so fast, and that burst is baited and out of range.
Absolutely.
Very rough for Spooncats. Not the type of start that you would want to have.
Yeah,
Beyblade hitting.
It looks like Majora is very comfortable with this matchup and really laying on the damage here. This is going to hurt for Pot. You know, going to have to guess correctly here. 2S from Nago means that pressure resets and Pot is in the corner. That back Mega Fist hits. Heavenly Pot Buster does not confirm. And this should be it for round 1 of Game 2 and Grand Finals. Majora making a statement here. I will not be pushed around by your big, grabby man hands.
They are very large in this game, aren't they?
They are, dude. He's huge. You look at the old games, and I was a Slayer player. Pot was always just this huge presence, but man, in this game they really just doubled it up.
Like he was big in the other games, but here he's just so chunky.
He really is.
Very good YRC, pushing him from the corner, getting him onto that wall, and decreasing that blood gauge as well. Counter hit.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure the use of slide head is really working out for Spooncats right now, just because of the way that Majora is super jumping around.
Absolutely. I will say that Majora doing a great job of taking opportunity in the air with Nago, not something that Nago is normally comfortable with, so.
Garuda's out.
That was a huge slide head, but backdashes the Pop Buster, and that counter hit is going to hurt a lot. Unfortunately, goes to the other side, and the reversal.
Gets hit by the reversal super with that disjointed hit, with that increased hitbox.
Oh my gosh! This is so big for Spoon.
This needs one hit. Hammerfall is gonna do it.
Hammerfall catches through. Not a great way for Majora to go through. And wow, 1-1. What a set of events to change how that round's outcome went. Always gotta be watching that blood gauge.
Throws out.
Throws out on the other side. Dude, this is the game of grappling. Oh, this has gotta be it.
Yep, gonna be using that wall break off the RC.
What an amazing amount of damage. What a scramble in the corner too. Both players really making sure that they use all of their knowledge, all of their tricks to be able to come out ahead in these trades.
Gonna hit on that Beyblade.
Alright.
Over.
Gets the hit. Wall break and dangerous spot for Potemkin to be in. However, all it takes is one hit.
All it takes is one hammer fall, and that's all you need. Wake up super, that's gonna be hitting.
That's it. And Majora is up 2-1 on Lil Nam. Just a quick reminder for those watching, Majora needs to win this first set to reset the bracket, bring Lil Nam into losers, and then win the next set as well in order to take the tournament. So,
yeah, and Spooncats is not gonna want that to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Just a lot of pressure right now. Pot's risk gauge isn't looking especially high. Just about half, like what you would expect from most block strings in this game. Bursting out.
Really good slide head.
Majora is very consistently pushing Spooncats into the corner and then getting knocked away, and then Spooncats hammer falls in back to mid-screen. And it's been like that for like a couple times at this point. Oh, wake up super!
Oh, doesn't
He's able to block.
Honestly, one of the worst reversals in the game. It's unfortunate Pot kinda got shafted on that super in this game, but it's okay. He's got a lot of other things that got much better. Nago out here going back, getting Spooncats into the corner, but back Mega Fist gets so much stronger at being able to catch when Pot is in the corner. Garuda gets caught by Wake Up Super. I don't think that's going to be it. Pot's health plus guts keeps him alive here.
Yeah, there's no way that super was gonna kill him.
Burst misses.
Yeah, no punish
that's
on that
the
gold burst
reset.
either.
That's
the
the
reset.
reset.
Very nice from Majora.
Yeah,
Going 3-1, I believe?
yeah, 3-1 in the first set.
Very nice.
let me make sure that the scores are reset here.
I definitely want to see some more adjustment from Spooncats
Mhm.
because just from the way Majora was playing before, he's very solid.
Mhm. Absolutely, really strong showing from Majora. What a loser's run, honestly, right? Went all the way, starting against Little Nam in winners, ended up taking over in losers, and man, it really has just been great to see. Let's see if Potemkin can turn it around.
Something that I'm noticing about Spooncats the more I watch them play is that they're so good at reversal throws.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anytime that they like get a chance to reversal throw, they're already on it and they already like do so well at it. Also, ouch! That round hurt. That was painful to watch.
Seriously, it was an incredible amount of damage from both players. And uh-oh. We've got lag going on here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Was it a desync?
Uh,
Or was it just lag?
I can't tell. We're seeing one player say it's laggy, the other saying it's not. Give us 1 second. Majora DC. Okay, I think it's desync.
It appears to be a desync.
Yeah, it's a desync. So what we're going to be doing is basically going through, resetting this round, and Spooncats will get the one round. Both players had bursts at the beginning of the round, so it's no problem. So yeah, we'll just get back into it.
Yeah.
Potemkin wins.
The Guilty Gear lobby system.
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear indeed. Let's see if we can get them back in a match. Hopefully no desync this time. The good thing about having a uber regional tournament like this, Texas tournament, means that everyone's going to be close, so hopefully there's no issues. But you know, you can't stop all issues from happening, unfortunately.
Pot buster time. Just gonna reset it back to how it was like before.
Yep. Alright. Let's get back into it. Majora down 1 round.
Alright,
Starting
video
again
game
on the
time,
reset.
for real. Alright, reversal throw already. Spooncat's already schmoving in. Trying to backdash out of the way of that. Is it 3? Is it 3K? The little stomp, or is that...
Yeah, I think it's 6K.
6K, alright. Very good knockdown situation for Potemkin.
Yeah, Potemkin taking a lot of these small hits for the damage, but this counter hit... Oh no! Oh, how is this going to end?
This is...
Oh, wait, is that a double KO?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Nago gets it. Wow. What a crazy round.
Yeah, there was no way for Potemkin to get like into that range without taking damage.
Yeah.
Like he could hammer fall, but he would get hit and he would die.
Absolutely.
Oh, that very good air throw from Majora.
Yeah,
Grabbing
absolutely.
Mega
Oh my gosh, grabbing slide head. That's so sad. That's so sad. That's just the reality of Potemkin's reversal. Unfortunately, it is not that good.
I mean, good. I don't want him to have a good reversal.
Yeah.
There's no sympathy for the grappler player, for the
Absolutely.
grapplers here. But I'm
And-
surprised that like he was able to block. I thought that he was going to get hit by that super just because he was so like deep into that animation.
Yeah, honestly, you know, luckily Naga's close slash recovers super quick on blocks, so was able to recover in those. I think it's 6 frames until Potemkin's super comes out. So, and we're seeing game 2 after the reset. Majora keeping momentum, going back up. And we're seeing a wall splat. Oh my gosh, was that RC really necessary?
Of course. We gotta get some more damage on there, just a little bit.
Alright. Level 1
throw.
Blood Rage on Nago means that he's still got some room to schmooze. Gets the RC, but the scaling on the Rekka means that all he's going to get is a carry, not much damage.
The carry, I think the carry here is quite nice though.
Absolutely.
Pushing Potemkin to the wall.
Good spot for Nago to be in here.
Just trailing behind the projectile.
The blood!
Oh,
Oh my
God.
gosh, but it catches. Potemkin doesn't have any meter left. Oh my
Just
gosh, he couldn't
chipping him out fully. He couldn't. He didn't have bar.
There was no bar left. Wow.
No bar left to block.
I will say that these types of situations where Blood Rage Nago is the best situation for that that punish is really different. I will say Potemkin taking that round cleanly is also a huge adjustment. My god. Spoon Cat's really showing off that round with correct guesses.
Very good blue beat like adjustment too. Getting able to like do that.
Getting the Garuda pressure, the 50-50s, PRC, striker throw. Correct
no, this
on
is gonna
all
kill.
of them. It kills.
Garuda's scaling for before a pop buster. Like, it does so much. It does a very clean like half health.
Absolutely, and if you're not FDing it right, it's going to pump your risk up so high that it doesn't matter anymore. You can do so much off of it and get damage. In game 3 here, Spooncat's starting to take momentum back, but Majora's saying, you're playing my game here. Oh, counter hit Garuda into bad burst, no punish from Spooncats. Means that Majora is back in the driver's seat with pressure.
Back into the corner, reversal super.
Oh my gosh.
Just stuck blocking Aegis Reflector.
Wow.
Oh, and double Mega Fist confirm off of that counter hit starter. Very nice.
Yeah, really great play from Spooncats there.
They're slowly starting to regain their footing.
Absolutely.
Like, especially after that first set where it was very rough for them.
Yeah. Man, these backdashes are just catching so consistently. Doesn't get the grab on it.
That's super finally, like, actually being a reversal.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, Garuda still catches, Lois still catches. Oh, the super, it doesn't kill. There's still RC, but
Backward Mega
Fist. Back Mega Fist takes it. Spooncat, tournament point here. 2-1 on Majora in the finals reset. Starting to have momentum back, starting to get the reads.
It's looking like a complete opposite run of like how the first set went. As Majora won 3-1 versus Spooncats, and now Spooncats is like returning the favor back.
Absolutely.
Oh, bursting to keep him in the corner. This is very important. No wall break yet.
Oh, and that's going to be the round.
Kara Buster.
All right.
Tournament point for Spooncats right now. Forward Mega Fist counter hit.
Majora gets a great counter hit. Tries to enact his will, but Spooncat's Potemkin is not having any of it. That PRC caught last time, catches this time. Popbuster means it's going to be over. And congrats to UT's Spooncats for taking the reset, you know, getting the reads. That's the end of the tournament, y'all. So let's take a quick look back at the bracket. I mean, that was really a huge set for Spooncats to be able to come back after such a rough start. Let's move to bracket. Here we are. And there we are. So our top three, we have Spooncats from UT in first, Majora from UH in second, Lil Num from UT in third, and Eggplant from UTSA in fourth. So there's going to be some more graphics posted for all of the players and the results of this tournament elsewhere. For the winners, Spooncats, Majora, and Little Nom, I will be DMing you to make sure that y'all get paid. But yeah, otherwise, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for your time. We will be running more of these. Please stick around in the UTA Esports Discord. Be checking the Fighting Games channel. That's where I'll be posting things. I'll try to get them in your servers too, but you know, no promises on those. I know that this has been a process to even get this started. So I want to say thank you so much to my wonderful co-commentator that just came out and really just flexed up today. Do you want to advertise any socials, anything like that?
I guess just my Twitter, pretty much. My Twitter handle is at TunesFGC. I talk about video games like Guilty Gear, Uni, Melty. I retweet funny art, and yeah, that's kind of it. But thank you all for inviting me to commentate today. Thank you for letting me know about the tournament. This was a very fun time to just do and get back into.
Absolutely. Thanks everyone for joining us today. I am planning on having some things that happen in person in the future. I know we've got a few universities that already host in-person locals for fighting games, so that'll start getting done in the future. In terms of, is this a weekly thing or a monthly thing? Right now, this is too heavy for me to do weekly, just because of the amount of time it takes to get everything together. But we may have a weekly offering. Like I said, stay tuned. In the UTA Esports Discord, I may be creating a Texas Esport or a Texas FGC collegiate Discord server so that we can do weekly game nights and stuff like that, and that we can do games other than Strive as well, so that we have some more game representation and some more community stuff going on. So, all right. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to be hopping out of here, so the stream is going to be dying. But yeah, hope you come back next time. And yeah, everyone have a good day.
All right, everybody have a nice night. Please drink some water, have some food, enjoy the rest of whatever you're doing in your endeavors. Have a nice night, and thank you for watching. My name is Tunes, and I'll be signing off as well.
My name is Sea Dog, and I'll be signing off. You'll have a great one.